And welcome everybody to Kindering's Got Game Virtual Auction Gala. You did it, you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Fred Northup Jr. I'm honored to be your virtual MC and auctioneer tonight. I know that you could be doing anything right now, from watching cute videos of cats and dogs online to Googling, how do I cut my own hair? But I'm grateful that you're choosing to spend the night right now, stepping up for the kids and families at Kindering. And whether you're watching from home in your pajamas or maybe you got all dressed up in your swanky gala attire, thank you for being here and thank you for the difference that you're about to make in the lives of others. Now, this is a 45-minute program. That's it. All right, 45 minutes. We've got two amazing live auction items that are going to close later in this broadcast, plus an incredible silent auction that is open right now, and it's going to close June 4th at 9 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be talking about some of those amazing auction items throughout the broadcast, so stick around. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to give you an opportunity to support our families by giving directly to Kindering's Innovation Fund. Your donations this evening ensure Kindering's innovative spirit continues to thrive. We hope you are inspired to stretch just like Kindering for the more than 6,500 infants, children, and families that you are supporting tonight. We'll end our evening with some incredible live music from Isabella De Graaff, so you do not want to miss that, I promise. Now, if you're just joining us, welcome. You need to log in so you can bid and donate. To do that, here's what you do. You're going to go to kcgala2020.ggo.bid. You can see that right there on the screen right here. Or click the bidding link that many of you are receiving right now on your cell phones or in your email. If you're logging in for the first time, you'll see Start or Start Bidding up at the top, and then you'll be ready to roll. Now, if you have any problems, just reach out to us in the YouTube chat. In fact, say hello right now. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you're excited to be here. And by the way, a little pro tip, if anything happens technically with your live stream, usually you can just restart the stream and that fixes most problems. So if the audio and the video get out of sync or anything, just when in doubt, refresh. While you are logging in, I want to kick off the evening with a thank you to our top tier sponsors. Our 2020 presenting sponsor, USI Insurance Services. We also want to thank our platinum level sponsors, Baird, Primera, Symetra, and Williams-Kastner. Now, before we dive into our program, take a moment to make a Got Game gimlet and get comfy. In fact, we've got our own Kindering bartender standing by to help. Take a look at this video.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Raleigh and I'm going to be teaching you how to make our signature cocktail, the Got Game Gimlet. This drink has 3 ingredients, your choice of gin, fresh squeezed lime juice, and simple syrup. To start, grab your shaker tin and pour 2 ounces of gin, followed by 3/4 ounces of lime juice, and finally 3/4 ounces of simple syrup. Simple syrup you can make right at home. You just boil water and then add equal parts boiling water and sugar to make that. Take your ingredients and add it into ice. You want to shake for about 10 seconds. Let it drain and then strain it out and serve. Back to you, Fred.
Well, thank you so much, Raleigh. That looks delicious. I can't wait to get home so I can have one as well. All right, now everyone, hopefully you've got your Got Game gimlet in hand. We're going to get this party started. To kick things off, we have a few people who want to welcome you to tonight's festivities. We're going to start, of course, with Kindering's CEO, and then you're going to hear from our co-chairs who you may recognize. Take a look.
It is my great honor to welcome you to Kindering's 26th Annual Auction Gala. Well, let me rephrase that. Together, we are going to make history tonight at our very first, hopefully not annual, virtual gala. I am so very grateful that each of you made it a priority to join us during this unprecedented time. Together, we will not let this pandemic stop us from supporting and celebrating our children and families. Plus, I could never let a new dress go to waste. Thank you for being here. I am Dr. Lisa Greenwald, the CEO of Kindering, and I am standing here on Kindering Bellevue's front porch. Although our front doors are closed across 4 campuses during this pandemic, our hearts, minds, and programs are open. We know that child development cannot be put on hold. It will not wait for this virus to pass. In fact, embracing our children is more important now than ever. And that is why our extraordinarily dedicated therapists and educators continue to provide the same effective services through thousands of virtual windows zooming right into families' homes, almost like what we're doing right now. We are in this together, and in partnership with you and our families, we will not miss a moment to make a difference.
Hi, I'm Jermaine Kearse. This is my wife, Marissa, and this is our daughter, Riley. We have been blessed to have the support of the Kindering team for nearly 2 years. They've been by our side through 2 cross-country moves, and they have continued to be here for us during these uncertain times.
Our family is honored to be the chairs for this year's auction gala. While I hope that tonight would be very different, our passion for Kindering and the work that they do has not changed. Please join us in opening your hearts to these special kids.
Well, thank you so much to all of you. And everyone else, in case you're just joining us, my name is Fred Northup Jr. I wish that we were in a ballroom together to support Kindering's kids and families. But we might be virtual tonight, but your ability to change lives is very real. When Kindering envisioned this gala a few years ago, it was going to be a night full of friends celebrating together in one place with this really fun theme of childhood fun and classic board games. And even though we're not seeing those exact plans come to fruition, I want you to know that Kindering's still got game. What does that game look like? Well, since the outbreak of COVID-19, Kindering has been offering 100% virtual services, more than 10,000 since March 1st. Kindering was able to pivot immediately because they started offering virtual therapy options for families in 2015. Now, we're in an ever-changing landscape, but one thing remains constant. Your generosity tonight means that children and families will be supported in innovative and effective ways. We're going to give you a quick peek into what teletherapy looks like, and then our CEO, Dr. Lisa Greenwald, is going to share more about what Kindering looks like today. Take a look.
Hi, Riley. How are you guys doing?
Repeating them or losing them on her own because it has that melodic coloring. Any new words or new phrases that she We will not let this pandemic stop us from making a significant impact on children's development during an irreplaceable window of brain development. I am deeply grateful for the foresight, innovation, and investment that Kindering made in virtual services, starting in 2015. We invested in teletherapy with the support of many of you here tonight, because we recognized that it was not only effective, but it also bridged geographic and other barriers for families, so we could continue to be there for them wherever they were and no matter what. Little did we know that in a mere 5 years, the entire world would be dealt a bad COVID hand, and teletherapy would become the only way to connect with our families. We are so grateful to have had this foundation of experience to build upon. Today, thanks again to our donor community, we can now loan necessary technology to families who need it, so that all families continue to access critical pediatric therapy. We already have provided about 10,000 teletherapy visits since we began the shift to all virtual services 3 months ago. At Kindering, we care about children everywhere, so we are actively sharing our teletherapy knowledge with Birth to 3 developmental programs across Washington, providing training and support to hundreds of our colleagues so that they too can continue to support their children in their own communities. All the while, Kindering staff have been busy innovating brand new virtual offerings for our many other programs, all with an eye toward designing ones that will outlive the coronavirus. We will happily say farewell to this virus, and we will hang on to the lessons learned and all the silver linings we can find. We have recreated virtual versions of our preschool, developmental evaluations, SIB shops, and much more. And because we are all very concerned about a potential rocky transition to the schools right now for many of our 3-year-olds, we are partnering with our school districts and extending teletherapy beyond age 3. Through all of these virtual services, we are removing systemic barriers and filling developmental gaps to help our children and families thrive. It is only through your partnership and support that we have been able to do this thus far. And because of your support tonight, we will continue to do so for many years to come, no matter what life throws at us. From the entire staff at Kindering, thank you for being a part of our team. Back to you, Fred.
Well, thank you so much, Lisa, for shining a light on the daily innovation, creativity, and sheer grit that we are all making possible right now. You know, the services might look very different, but the heart of Kindering and the mission to serve children of diverse abilities and their families, it's still shining bright. Now, you're not going to get to meet every family whose lives you're changing, but we want you to meet 2 of them right now. Please take a look.
Riley, she was born the summer of 2017, the first day of mini camp for the Seahawks. They sent us home from the hospital, and I was like, they're just gonna let us go. Like, they trust us. They're not gonna like test us or anything. Like, they're just gonna let us take this baby, our baby, but still. It's like, oh my goodness, are we ready for this?
After we had Riley, I got traded, so we moved to New York.
Staying in the hospital for about a week and meeting with doctor after doctor who's just there to, we don't know what's wrong with your daughter, but hopefully we get some answers soon. We met in this conference room with every single specialist that had worked with Riley while we were there that week. And we walked in and they sat down, and the way that they started the conversation was like, you know, you thought you had a healthy baby up until this point.
I'm saying we really don't know how long your daughter's gonna live.
They're like, just enjoy your time with your daughter.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. And I remember sitting there, mostly just mad.
With mitochondrial disease, along comes developmental delays. Doctors barely know about it because there's, which we found out, less than 20 cases documented in the entire world.
Kindering's been a huge help of, being able to guide us through this whole process.
When Opal was born, she was born full term, everything looked great. We learned that she needed to have some surgery on her bowel 3 days after she was born. This was definitely a surprise to us, something we were not expecting. Our pediatrician actually connected us to Kindering based on just what we were seeing already with just kind of different physical and motor delays.
Without the guidance from, physical therapy through Kindering, we wouldn't really have kind of a gauge to go by. being told kind of these are the things you can work on with her, to make sure that she kind of hits these milestones for both, feeding and physical therapy. I think that really kind of gave us comfort while we waited for a diagnosis, because we didn't know what her diagnosis was at that point. When we did get Opal's diagnosis, there's not a lot known about it. She might be in a wheelchair. She might never be able to walk or run or anything. And that's what we were told after the genetics appointment.
One thing that I've noticed lately is when you give her the power, like, how many do you want? She goes through all of her numbers. 5, look. So she'll be like, 9.
Rachel is Riley's speech therapist, and Riley loves her.
Eyes. She's been responding to these choices really well. I think it's good that it gives it like a model, so you guys can say the word for her, and then she's able to repeat it, but then she's also individually like making the choice. Okay, what's next? Do we do hair or the mouth? Teeth? Let me see your teeth. Cheese.
Sometimes when Riley throws her tantrums, it's just kind of a built-up frustration for her because she doesn't really know how to communicate.
To voice what she wants, what it is that's making her upset.
Okay.
Rachel's been great on giving Riley choices, whether she wants this or that, and Riley communicating exactly what she wants.
Toast.
We've seen some really great progress.
Yay! I think Kindering really earned my trust with their holistic approach. They not only know my child, but they know us as a family. They know how we operate. They know the rhythms of our house. They're looking at everything from physical attributes to anything that can impact that, whether that's eating, speech, physicality, cognitive abilities. That's where Kindering really helps to close the loop and bring it all together in a way that parents can understand it.
Her being able to crawl and then now walk, starting to run probably faster than she can because she falls over quite a bit, but she gets right back up.
Yeah.
It's been really great.
So we talk a lot about going up and down hills because we know those are harder for Opal. So strength for going up and muscle control for going down. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna go down?
We just joked earlier today that Opal says 3 names. She says Mom, Dad, and Molly, which is her physical therapist.
Sometimes after Opal's physical therapy session, she would come home, she would actually start doing her exercises, like whether it's like up, down, and she would basically copy exactly what Molly was working with her on earlier that day.
Looking good. Okay, you need 2 hands. 2 hands, please. Wow, that's skill. Now she can do it while holding a cracker. Good job, Opal.
Open, close.
When you're diagnosed with something that you weren't prepared for, you're kind of in the dark and you don't really know where to start. Kindering really provides a starting place for you. We've literally celebrated every single little thing.
Yeah, and it was important for us because literally at the beginning we had no clue how long she was going to live, whether she was going to be able to walk, whether she was going to be able to stand up or even crawl. So every milestone that she crossed, we definitely celebrated fully, and she loves the praise.
I think one of our biggest wins is, Opal is walking, she is talking, she is so social and is just a genuinely happy child.
Wow! Woohoo! High five!
I don't know where Opal would get to by 3 without the support from Kindering. There's just so much knowledge. It's really kind of the knowledge sharing. The therapy is huge for her, but it's also teaching us kind of like what can we do like on a daily basis.
They're really helping to build the foundation of your child's life. It's so important that every child has an equal opportunity to reach their potential, whatever that might be. I just think it's in everyone's vested interest to make Kindering the best it can be for everybody. They close gaps, that's what they do. We've seen it in our child's development, from our expectations of what was possible to what is now possible. It's amazing.
I mean, how cute are Opal and Riley, right? And they are just two of the thousands of families who will be supported by your generosity right now. Your investment in Kindering's Innovation Fund will support Opal, Riley, and thousands of Kindering families this year. Now, before I launch into the Innovation Fund levels, I have exciting news to share. Tonight's Gala chairs and community supporters are collectively offering a match of $215,000. That means your gift right now will be matched dollar for dollar up to $215,000. Your $10,000 donation becomes $20,000. Your $5,000 becomes $10,000. Your $1,000 donation becomes $2,000. So we hope that you will take advantage. We hope that you're inspired to give more than you thought you would when you first joined us tonight. Now, Jermaine and Marissa Kearse have just raised their bid card high to kick us off. Take a look.
Please join us tonight in raising your paddle in support of Kindering.
We're all in.
Now, if you'd like to join them with a donation to the Innovation Fund, please do so now. To support these families, here's what you do. Go to the Donate to the Innovation Fund button at the top of your main screen, and that's how you virtually raise your paddle. That's how you change lives. Our top level is $25,000, and guess what? The Wisner Slivka Foundation is kicking us off tonight. Thank you so much, Lisa and Ben. We really appreciate your generosity. And you can see right there, look at that face. Don't you want to support that face? We're also going to show you some images of what it looks like when we all gather together. And remember that although we're not physically together, as you can see right there on the screen, that's what it looks like when we're physically together. We're not in the same room, but we're still together right now, live as a community, coming together, raising our virtual paddles. And I promise you, the impact of your gift is just as powerful right now as it is when we gather together in these ballrooms. Our next level is $10,000, or you can click the custom amount button and you can give any amount that you want. Austri and Matt just gave $20,000 by doing just that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. We're seeing all of the bids come in. I've got a screen right in front of me. Charlene and Frank, thank you for kicking off the $10,000 level. Charlene and Frank, if you'd like to join them at $10,000 or above, remember, if you want to give $15,000, you can also click the $10,000 button and then click the $5,000 button. You could do math. You can combine donations to give whatever amount that you'd like. All that we hope, of course, is that everybody watching digs deep and really challenges yourself to make a gift that's truly meaningful to your family. So I want to talk a little bit more about what you are making possible while all of these gifts come in. Thank you, Chris, for your generosity. Thank you so much. All of these gifts, I'm watching these come in. 36 of you already joining us, and more are coming in every second. So thank you, Eric and Karen. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Amit and Andrea. Thank you, Jim and Mary. Orly, thank you so much. Peter and Diane. Randy and Laura, Robin and Kylie. Look at all these just generous donors coming in right now. Bill and Kathy, Tracy. Remember, everybody, that all of your gifts are going to be matched dollar for dollar. So we hope that you'll jump up a level. Perhaps that $1,000 becomes $2,000. That $5,000 becomes $10,000. So let's talk a little bit about the three critical areas that need your help. The first area is innovation. Your gift right now ensures that the diverse families we serve have access to the technology they need to receive our services. You can help us identify and address any racial disparities in programs and in developmental outcomes of our graduates. Then, of course, we can adapt our programs to better support the diverse Kindering families now and into the future. Now our next level is $5,000. And again, remember your $5,000 becomes $10,000 with our match. Again, I'm watching Dr. Martin and Mimi, thank you so much. Sally, thank you. Todd and Sarah, thank you. Gregory and Carrie, thank you. Paul and Nicole, Richard and Jenny, look at all these names. Ileana, Brett and Heather, Mike and Nikki, thank you. Bambi, thank you to all of our Atbaya and Annette, thank you. Chris, again, all of these generous. Abani and Alicia, thank you. 44 donations, and again, the numbers keep coming in. I also want to say thank you to Lisa and Rolf Greenwald for raising your paddles high. Board members Rich and Trisha, Stacy and Jeff, Susie and Brian, thank you so much for your incredible generous gifts. Let's talk about our second critical area. You're allowing us to deepen services and grow our leadership. When you donate right now, you're providing award-winning staff and agency-wide training. Did you know that Kindering is becoming a trauma-informed care organization? The training you provide will allow our staff to expertly support those who have experienced trauma. Thank you again to all of our generous donors. Our next level is $2,500. Remember, your $2,500 becomes $5,000. I see Rich and Trisha have just jumped back in to donate another $2,500. So thank you for doing that. Again, you can give at more than one level. So thank you for giving twice. The third area you're supporting, by the way, is growth. There is a growing demand for services and a growing number of children enrolled at Kindering. And our ability to meet their needs is up to you right now. Your support will help Kindering reach their goal of providing programs and therapy to 10,000 children by 2022. We know that reaching families looks very different right now. But as we build to a new normal, your donations allow Kindering to support our community's most vulnerable kids. Now, as you heard Jessica say in the video you just saw, Kindering fills gaps. It's what they do. Your financial support is imperative to filling these gaps across our community, and you'll make sure that no child lacks therapies, education, or resources that they need. Now, our next level is $1,000. Remember, your $1,000 becomes $2,000 with our match. I know that Phil already donated earlier, but I want to give him a chance to personally share why he is one of our biggest fans. Now, while you all raise your virtual paddle, take a look. Let's hear from Phil again.
We're proud to raise our paddle tonight for our son and thousands of other children. You're the way that Kindering can close gaps and ensure that our kids have what they need now and in the future. Thank you.
I mean, I'm just seeing all this generosity come in. The True family donated $10,000. And again, that $10,000 becomes $20,000. So thank you to the True family. Thank you to everybody who's jumping up and stepping up for kids and families. You are making such a difference. Again, we might not be together physically, but you are making a really powerful impact on the children and families that we serve. So thank you again, Phil. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your leadership. Our next level is $500. Gifts at every level are very important. They are all going to add up to a big number. So thank you to our $500 donors, our $250 donors, our $100 donors. Thank you to everybody who is jumping in and stepping up. Remember, you can give at more than one level if you need to. And you can always click Other and give an amount that is truly meaningful to you. So again, thank you to everyone who is given right now. If you haven't had a chance yet to give, don't worry. You've got until June 4th at 9 p.m. to donate. We'll continue thanking some of our generous donors as we go through the program, but just keep challenging yourselves to dig deep because you are having a real impact on the lives of others. Also, you can share this giving opportunity with your friends and family, of course. That silent auction is open. You can post about it, post about Kindering on Facebook, on Instagram, on Zoom, on Marco Polo, however you're connecting with your friends and family. Please just let them know about Kindering and let them know about the work that you're supporting. That really helps a lot. And also, if you work at a company that matches your generosity, like Microsoft or Google or Starbucks or Boeing or Alaska Airlines, all of those generous companies that match your generosity, please take advantage of those matching dollars. If you're not sure, please ask your employer if they will match. Again, I just want to say a quick thank you again. Tom and Renee joining us, Guy and Sue, Patrick and Marla, Andrew and Megan, thank you so much for your generosity. All of these gifts that are coming in right now, we just really appreciate your generosity. We're going to get to our 2 amazing live auction items. Thank you so much again, everybody who's joining us. Here's what you're going to want to do at home for the live auction. After you've made your charitable donation, you're going to want to back up and click on items 1 and 2 on your mobile device. Again, there's Christina, Jeremiah, and Kelly, Jessica. Look at all these generous donors. Again, now 87 of you have joined in. Every time we refresh our screen, we see that that number jumps up. So jump over to items number 1 and 2. Before I jump into the live auction, I want to take another minute to thank all of tonight's sponsors as well. Our presenting sponsor, USI Insurance Services. Our platinum level sponsors, Baird, Primera, Symetra, and Williams Kastner. Thank you to our gold level sponsors, the Biela Foundation, Chown Hardware, Grosvenor Money Tree. Thank you so much, Starbucks and Wells Fargo. And a sincere thanks to our other event sponsors, Canvas Event Space, Costco, Harbor Wholesale Foods, Nintendo, Northup Fundraising, Seattle Lives, Print Northwest, Quisenberry and Associates, and the Wide Format Company. Now, my friends, we have 2 amazing live auction items up for bid that will close this evening right here live. And then I'm going to highlight a few of the silent items that you can bid on as well. So first, we're going to do our 2 live auction items. Again, navigate on your phone to item number 1. That's the Danby Sonoma Under-Counter Wine Cooler with irresistible Washington wines. Now, is everyone logged in? You're all on item number 1? Okay, here's a little pro tip. If you want to increase the chances that you win, you can click the bid more button. You can even set a maximum bid there and let your device do the bidding for you. Or you can just jump the bid. You can go from 2,000 to 4,000 or 5,000. Bid high, bid quickly, as you've got a lot of people bidding against you right now. Now, some people like to wait until the last second, we call it sniping, try to place a last minute bid. Don't do that. Firstly, we're here to support Kindering, so we want as much bidding as we can. But also, you might lose if someone else has an auto bid set up. So support Kindering by bidding high and bidding quickly. Bid right away, don't wait. And here's how this works. I'm going to put up a 3-minute timer over here on the screen over here. All right, everyone ready on their phones? Here's what we're going to do. I'm stepping way over here. Get ready on your phones, my friends. There's your timer right there. All right, everyone on your phones? Let's take a look here at item number 1, this Under-Counter Wine Cooler with the Washington Wine Collection. On your mark, get set, bid right now. You can see time is ticking away. Everybody bidding? Good. All right, again, the Sonoma Under-Counter Wine Cooler with irresistible Washington wines. I love Washington wines, but let's talk about this Under-Counter Cooler from Arnold's Appliance. It's got 6 shelves, can hold up to 50 bottles. Here's the great thing. Under-counter refrigerators can be placed under the counter, or they can be used freestanding. You can't do it the other way around, but this can be used either way. Wherever you need to store more beautiful wine, this is ready for you. Features a dual zone temperature setting so you can keep your reds and your whites at the perfect temperature, ready to go. Again, you can see we've got just 2 minutes left, so get those bids in right now. I can tell you, Tom and Maggie are our lead bidders right now at $1,750. Madeline, you're out. Paul and Nicole, you're out. $1,750 is the current bid. And now look at that. Billy and Joy, out of nowhere, take the lead at $2,000. Tom and Maggie, you've been outbid. This is where you need to bid quickly, my friends. You can see the wines on screen. We've got these 10 beautiful Washington wines, my friends. Many of these are hard to find library wines. You can't get them anywhere else right now. They're ready to drink. Now remember, that time is ticking away, 1 minute and 30 seconds, so set your maximum bid quickly. This also includes, by the way, delivery and installation. And look at these amazing bottles that we've put inside this cellar for you. Again, you can drink these right now, or you can cellar them longer. It's up to you. That 2016 Leonetti Sangiovese, Robert Parker and Jeb Dunnock both picked that wine as a cellar selection. So you can lay that down, drink it when you're ready. You've got 1 minute left. Bid is all the way up now to $2,500. Tom and Maggie, you've been outbid. You got to go quick. Time is ticking away. Remember, you can click bid more and you can jump. If you want to jump all the way to $4,000, $5,000, we are changing lives here. And as a bonus, you're going to get all these beautiful wines like that Mark Ryan Lonely Heart. The Cayuse, that's 97 points from Robert Parker, that Camispello from Cayuse right there. All of these amazing wines. That 2007 Andrew Will Champeau Vineyard red wine. Wine enthusiasts gave that 95 points. They said, get your best steak and drink this wine. This is incredible wine. Now 2007-50 in the lead. $3,000 takes the lead. Billy and Joy can't be outbid with 15 seconds later. Now is the time to click bid more and just jump way up, my friends. Tom and Maggie have been outbid, $3,000. You can see the countdown. Keep bidding until that item is closed on your phone. There might be a few seconds of lag, so keep bidding. Billy and Joy currently in the lead as the time runs out. We'll see who gets it at the last second, but we are closing down live auction item number 1. Thank you so much to everybody who bid in our first live auction item. We really appreciate your generosity. Now, if you love wine, we've got another incredible auction item. It's auction item number 2. So navigate on to our second auction item. Look for item number 2. That's the Cayuse wines. Cayuse Vineyards, of course, world renowned. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. All right, here we go. Let's talk about this. Again, our second and final live auction item. Now, if the stay-at-home order, has your wine cellar running low like mine, then we have a great package to replenish with some of the hardest to find wines in Washington State. Of course, Cayuse, one of the great cult wines of America, created by the one and only Christophe Baron, pioneering biodynamic pioneer who produces hit after hit right here in the Pacific Northwest. These wines are available exclusively to those on the coveted Cayuse mailing list. And even those members have trouble getting the wines. And by the way, I have been on the wait list for this mailing list for years and years. I can't get these wines, but here's your chance. With just 2 minutes left, the current bid is $2,250. Thank you so much. Abani and Elijah are currently in first place. Andy and Tara, you've been outbid. Paul and Nicole, you've been outbid. Again, these are really hard to find wines with 2 minutes left. I just want to talk through some of them. This 2017 Cayuse Vineyard Syrah, 97 points. That 2007 Flying Pig, 96 points from the Wine Advocate. Get ready, the 2017 Ancerise Vineyard Syrah, 98 points from Jeb Dunnock. Are you ready? That 2010 Bionic Frog is a 100-point wine from Robert Parker. 100 points. That 2017 Impulsivo Tempranillo is a 95-point wine. 2014 The Lovers, 95 points as well. These are all highly rated wines. That Edith Grenache Rosé, which is incredible here in the summertime, 93 points. Ancerise Vineyard Syrah from 2011, 96 points. You get the point. These are stunning wines, and again, incredibly hard to find. Now, let's take a look right now. $2,250 is the lead bid. We're asking $2,500. Who's going to get it? You've got just 1 minute left. We've got some sensational Bordeaux blends from him. We've also got that the Orca category. That's how he says it. I've actually met Christophe Baron. He's pronounced that for me multiple times. I knew I was going to get it. So that's one of Christophe's newest vineyards. It's this incredible sloping vineyard, beautiful wines, going away in 40 seconds. 40 seconds right now, 35 seconds. Again, lead bid $2,250. Bid quickly, my friends. We're doing it for a great cause. We're changing lives with your generosity. $2,250. Again, you can't find these wines almost anywhere, especially all of these wines, except for right here. Is anyone else going to sneak in with 15 seconds left, or will these two generous bidders get this? Again, $2,500 is your last opportunity as time is ticking away. We'll see who's going to get it. $2,250. Will someone come in at the last second as time runs out? We will see as I walk over here. But again, thank you to everybody. That is it. That is our live auction. Thank you to all of our donors and bidders. Now, before we get to our live musical performance from Isabella De Graaff, I want to highlight a few of the silent auction items, from the Labradoodle puppy to the Walla trip. The silent auction is going to stay open. It's not going to close until June 4th at 9 p.m. Pacific. So please share the silent auction with all of your friends. The first silent auction, item 1001, is from Jermaine Kearse, who of course you met earlier. Absolutely incredible item, and don't take it from me. Let's hear from Jermaine. Take a look.
I've been blessed enough to be able to play in the Super Bowl, and I was excited to donate my Super Bowl jersey to Kindering. Being able to run out there on the field with my teammates, playing in the most important game that football has to offer, was an exciting moment, not only for myself, but for my teammates as well. And I'm excited to be able to share that with you.
So again, you can find that right there on your main screen, item 1001, the autographed and framed Jermaine Kearse Super Bowl jersey. Amazing item. This item and all the silent items remain open until 9 p.m. on June 4th. So again, if you've got friends who love the Hawks, and we all do, then please, let's see how much we can raise for the kids and families who rely on Kindering. We've got that jersey around here. It's stunning. It's beautifully framed. While we grab that, let's also, here, look, I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna grab this jersey. We're live, but we're gonna make this happen. Take a look at this. I'm gonna come back, here, watch. I'm gonna walk back here. Look at that right there. So there it is. You can see a sign right there, down the number 1, signed for you. So, all right, let's talk about a few other of our silent auction highlights. Item 1002 is the Australian Labradoodle puppy. I cannot count the amount of families that I've heard talking about new puppies. In fact, I've got a puppy at home. I can tell you it makes every day so much fun, so much full of love, and that's really what we need right now, of course. So if you've had a touch of puppy envy, this package is for you. Bid tonight and secure your newest family member, an Australian Labradoodle. Look at that face on your screen. Are you kidding me? These puppies, they're low shedding, they're allergy friendly. Many of the images you're seeing, by the way, are relatives of the puppy that you'll get to take home. A lot of our board members have gotten a puppy from this same person, so like they all swear by how adorable and wonderful these dogs are. They're allergy friendly, they're known for being playful and interactive, and your super adorable male puppy will be ready to come home in August or September. So that gives you plenty of time to get the house ready, prepare your family for all of the love, all of the excitement. Tonight's winner will also receive a 1-hour puppy photo session with the super talented Amelia Soper and a goodie bag from Mud Bay. So I'm going to hand this off to someone. I'm going to just put that right there. Thank you again to the Kearse family for that. All right. Safety first. Let's talk about item number 1003, the ultimate Traeger surf and turf package. Is your grill in need of an upgrade? Well, you can treat yourself to a new Traeger. The Traeger Pro Series is the best-selling pellet grill in the world, and this model is high-tech. You can monitor and adjust your grill anytime from the app. How cool is that you can adjust your grill from the app? But that's not all. It also comes with steak, salmon, and delivery. Then, item 1004, the Walla Walla Wine Weekend. Listen, we're gonna get back to traveling again, and when we do, Walla Walla is calling. In fact, I got an email today from a winery in Walla Walla saying, hey, we've just moved into the next phase. Come to Walla Walla now. Hop in the car, treat yourself to a post-pandemic weekend retreat of wine and whimsy. This package includes a 2-night stay for 6 guests at the beautiful Whitman House, located in the prettiest and most picturesque neighborhood in town. These lovely accommodations have been paired, see what we did there, paired with fabulous wine tasting experiences at top-notch wineries, including the one and only Abeja. We're all dreaming, of course, of a weekend escape right now. This is the perfect getaway. The place so nice they named it twice, Walla Walla, Washington. Now, maybe you're looking to get away to a more tropical locale. After you go to Walla Walla and drink all of that stunning wine, we have the package for you. Now, I can't accurately describe the amazingness that is the Mele Como, so let's take a bird's eye tour, all right? Take a look at this video right here. All right, your home sits on 2 acres of private gated beachfront splendor. You have 6 bedrooms, 6.5 bathrooms, and a kitchen that most chefs dream of preparing meals in. And again, nestled on 2 acres of land, look at that, that's your water slide. All right, this vacation home has a stunning swimming pool and a hot tub, the most beautiful sandy beach imaginable at your doorstep. Let's talk about this pool that you're looking at right there. In the center of the estate is this 2,000 square foot, 2-story mahogany pool cabana, complete with a full kitchen and a washer dryer, bathroom, shower, living room space, TV, high-speed internet, all of that. And then within your private resort-like compound, you saw that 96,000-gallon lava rock swimming pool, cascading waterfall and grotto, water slide, hot tub. This is private and secure. Look at that beach. This exclusive oasis has to be experienced to be believed. Look at that picture. This is a $30,000 vacation home that is up for bid right now. Now, most importantly, all of these silent auctions are open, so keep bidding. Keep on top of that. Get those text alerts. Jump back in. Remember, we're changing lives. And share our bidding website with all of your friends and family. Bid high. We've got that autographed football from Russell Wilson, the incredible Japanese dinner at the famous Norcliffe Estate in the Highlands. Go to that item just to see the pictures. It's stunning. A soccer ball signed by our amazing Seattle Sounders FC, wine tastings, staycations, and so much more. All right. We've had a good time. I think we need to celebrate your generosity. Again, thank you to everybody who's jumping in right now. Jackie, Suzanne, thank you. Great to see you. Really appreciate your generosity. Allison, thank you. Mateus, thank you. Pamela, Chuck, and Rhonda, thank you to all. Sally, thank you. Peter and Jennifer, Alex and Beth, thank you so much. Alex and Jen, Lori, Laura, Nancy, all of these generous donors. Jennifer, thank you for your incredible generosity. All of you. We celebrate all of you with some music. Isabella De Graaff is a wonderful, soulful singer, and we're going to bring her up here on the stage right now. Songwriter as well, producer, and you don't have to just take it from me. One of my favorites, Wynton Marsalis, knew this a long time before I did when he awarded Isabella the Ella Fitzgerald Outstanding Vocalist Award at the 2006 Essentially Ellington Jazz Festival hosted at the one and only Lincoln Center. So with that, please welcome Isabella De Graaff and Evan Flory Barnes.
I wish I knew why I'm so in love with you. See, nothing in this whole world will do. Darling, please save your love for me. If I were wise, I'd run away. But like a fool in love, I stay and pray you'll save your love for me. I can't feel it. Even you're not near, can't conceal it. You know I love you, my dear, and though I know no good comes from loving you, well, I can't do one thing when I'm still in love with you. So darling, help me please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I believe that you will save your love for me. Can feel it even when you're not near. Can't conceal it. You know I love you, my dear. No, I know no good comes from loving you. Well, I can't do a thing when I'm still in love with you. So darling, help me please. Have mercy on a fool like me. I know I'm lost, but still I plead that you will save your love for me. You may have fun in the crowd, but for crying out loud, darling, please say your love for me. Ooh, yeah, yeah, for me, for me, for me. Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's waiting to be kissed? Oh, skylight, have you seen a valley green with spring, where my heart can't go journeying over the meadow and the plain to a blossom-covered lane? And in her lonely flight, have you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, strange as a willowy wisp, crazy as a lucid, as a gypsy serenading the moon. Oh, skylight, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? bum 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 play, boom bum 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 play, sa da bum 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 sa ba ba da ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da day, but the bum 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 at lately, sa da 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 bum 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 bed lee, better let it fit and in her lonely flight, have you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, strange as a willowy wisp, crazy as a lute, sad as a gypsy, serenading the moon. Oh, skylight, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you leave them? Thank you. This is Evan Flory Barnes. My name is Isabella De Graaff. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight, virtually. We have one last song that we're going to play for you. I can't believe I found someone who makes me wanna put my guard down. Those things we share, I never share with anybody else. Those things we do, I never done with anybody else. And I'm going round in circles, lost with you, lost with you. But we are. And I'm going round in circles, lost with you, lost with you. Yeah. I can't believe I found someone who makes me want to put my guard down. Those things we share, I never share with anybody else. Those things we do, I never done with anybody else. Circles, lost with you. I'm lost with you, but if that late, and I'm going round in circles, lost with you. I'm lost with you, but so There's no way, there's no one that I'd rather be with when I'm lost with you, oh baby. Oh, baby, you know you can't blame me for feeling this way. There's nothing that I'd rather be doing when I'm lost with you, baby. Here I'm going round in circles, lost with you. I'm lost with you. Here I'm going round in circles, lost with you. I'm lost with you. Lost with you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing, right? How wonderful. What a great way to celebrate our night together. I can tell you as a musician, if you've got a duo and it sounds that good, it's because both musicians are absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for being here with us. And thank you to all of you. We had hundreds and hundreds of people who are all tuning in, watching this live with us. Thank you for coming together as a community to support the kids, the families of Kindering. We look forward to seeing you in person, hopefully as soon as possible. But until then, stay safe. Thank you for your generosity. And remember to spread the word. That silent auction remains open. Your friends can still donate and support the kids and the families. But again, on behalf of everybody whose lives you are going to change through your generosity, thank you for being with us. And we hope to see you next year.